So word on the street is that people are hella confused about how people are making money on the stock market while the stock market literally is crashing and burning, right? So look, we got three types of people right now. We got people who's panicking, losing money, 401ks are going down. We got people who don't know what's going on. And then you have the traders who are literally capitalizing on the stock market going down. And I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how they are able to capitalize on doing so. And by they, I mean me, us, we. We are trading the market through stock options and not by buying and holding shares. Those of us who are holding shares right now, 9 times out of 10, our portfolios are down from these companies going down in the manner that they have. And I'm talking about 10, 15, 20, 30% per company that we may have in our portfolio, like Apple, Tesla, the S&P 500, Nvidia, and a number of other companies who have been seeing huge repercussions from Trump's tariffs that he implemented on the second. So that's pretty much what's taking place with the market right now. Let me put it to you like this. Think about it. When you buy a stock, you say, I want one share of Apple or Tesla or Nvidia or whoever. What is your goal? The ultimate goal there is for it to go up, not to go down. Because if it goes down, then you're losing money on your investment. I mean, eventually it will push back up, but you only have one goal, and that is for that stock to move up and increase in value so that you can see a return on your investment. Now, when you step into the world of options trading, you have two options. You can ride a stock up or ride it down or hope for it to go up or down because you have the ability to make money on either side. Now, how in the world are you able to do that? Simple calls and puts. You ever heard of, shorting the market or shorting the company, or you ever seen the movie The Big Short where the housing market crashed in 2008 and all of these hedge fund managers and individuals made millions of dollars from shorting the market? That was because they were betting on the crash. They were betting on these things to decrease in value so that they could profit. And that's exactly what is taking place on the stock market. So if you're seeing people saying that, they made a certain amount of money, or SPY dropped $20 and I made $1,000 today, that's how they're doing it. They're entering puts for this company. Now, calls come in when you are betting on a stock to go up. Picking up a phone, picking up the call, you're picking it up. You're putting it down, you're done with the call, you're putting it down. I don't know, just something for you to remember. So no, the people who are celebrating this crash or who are seeing some major results, making some great money, they are not buying and holding shares or buying the dip, buying while the stock market is on sale. They are entering into put positions and they are watching the stock come down and they are able to see gains from this, and vice versa with calls. So when the opportunity presents itself, the market begins to rebound, then we will start looking to get into calls so that we can capitalize on these companies going back up. And if you're holding shares, then as these companies go back up, your shares will go back up. So if I'm just being real, not everybody is panicking about this whole stock market crash. This is why I've been saying all day today that this is no better time to learn how to trade options, because these are times where people are getting rich. And I'm not saying that to push that agenda. I hate doing that. But people genuinely get rich in stock market crashes, recession, trade war talk, all of this stuff. Why? Because when you're trading options, you're able to capitalize on these things crashing. And these are no small crashes. We're talking about 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50 decreases in these stocks' values. And not only that, when you look at the side of investing and buying and holding shares, people are buying while things are low, while it's crashed, and when it starts going back up, they are also seeing major increases. So they're pretty much doubling their money. So hey, my advice to you, learn to trade options. Get some understanding of it. You shouldn't just be looking at your shares and like, well damn, they're decreasing, they're going down. What do I do? What do? Learn how to trade options on those same companies and stocks that you're investing in. Why? Because while we're waiting for a rebound and for these stocks to go back up, you could be capitalizing on that very thing by getting into puts and letting it ride down. And once the dust settles, once things start moving back out and start going back up, you can now pivot and get into calls and ride it back up. Now, I ain't just saying just jump into it. Learn it, get an understanding of it, and find out how you can capitalize financially while we are watching a shit show on the stock market.